Guam TV8, home of the Milan Cortina Olympics. Coverage begins February 6th, 2026. KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com, and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime.
How tsunami ready is Guam today? This, as yesterday's events, brings preparedness and awareness to the forefront. I'm Mitsuki Hirayama with more from the Guam Homeland Security and Civil Defense.
Two school communities are set to officially become one come the start of the new school year. We check in on the preparations underway at Juan M. Guerrero Elementary. A former law enforcement officer finds himself on the other side of the law, sentenced to a decade behind bars for a serious crime. We have that story coming up.
Hafa and good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime. I'm Destiny Cruz-Lingus. Thank you so much for ending your day with us. Well, while the island was spared from a tsunami triggered by an 8.8 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Russia, yesterday's events begs the question, how tsunami ready is Guam? If Wednesday's advisory had escalated to a warning, would all alert sirens be ready to go, and would the community be prepared to respond? Mitsuki Hirayama reports.
The community was put on alert for more than 8 hours on Wednesday following an 8.8 magnitude earthquake off of Russia. The tsunami advisory was canceled by 6:40 p.m. No damage was reported on Thursday. Guam Homeland Security and Office of Civil Defense Public Information Officer Jenna Bloss.
So through yesterday's response, we did receive confirmation from National Weather Service that there were wave records of about up to 1 foot. And I don't have the exact locations, and I know that we'll do an assessment after this and see exactly what that looked like for the island.
But how ready is Guam if a tsunami actually hits?
That's something that we ask ourselves as well. And we have a very robust tsunami outreach initiative where we try to reach community members and teach them more about tsunami preparedness and awareness. We didn't really see how we would have operated if we had moved up to a tsunami warning, but we were prepared to take initiative if we did move up to a tsunami warning.
Bloss says a common misconception is that destructive tsunamis are not a threat to Guam because of the Marianas Trench and reefs.
That's one of the biggest misconceptions that we hear. And oftentimes when we do our community outreach, we let them know that our partners with National Weather Service have explained in detail how it can still happen here. A destructive tsunami can still happen.
That's why preparedness and awareness is paramount. There are evacuation route signs installed throughout the island that should be followed to higher ground. Plus, hazard sirens are ready to alert the community.
From our last report, there were 23 out of 24 that were operational. Again, we test them every month, and that way we're able to see what areas need to be improved, what areas need to be worked on, whether or not you're able to hear the verbiage, because sometimes people are unable to hear the exact note that's being issued. It's important that you tune into other means of communication. We would utilize all in the case of an actual emergency, including radio stations, our partners with local media, our social media, our website. So it's important that when you hear a siren, you tune in as to local news.
Overall, she says the island's response was evident in all the action taken across the island Wednesday from local, military, and federal partners to ensure people stayed away from the beaches and remained out of the water.
We really thank the community for heeding the advice and the warnings.
Meantime, she adds, September is National Preparedness Month, a perfect time to review your response plans for all emergencies, from tsunamis, typhoons, to earthquakes. Just visit ghs.guam.gov for more. Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
As the first day of school inches closer, we visit Juan M. Guerrero Elementary, one of the campuses preparing to welcome students from the now closed Chief Brody Elementary. We also take a closer look at the upgrades in place ahead of the new year. Here's more.
Two communities officially become one, with Juan M. Guerrero Elementary now welcoming students from the decommissioned Chief Brody campus. Some of those busy bees are now dolphins. JMG Principal Rose Castro says the school is absorbing about 100 students from the Tamuning campus.
We're excited. First of all, we also have more teachers, and we prepared all the new classrooms to welcome the students, and we just finished orientation, and parents from Chief Brody that we're merging together and that we are all going to be dolphins.
Last school year, the two campuses shared one roof but operated separately. This year marks their official merger. And that's not the only change at JMG. A major facility upgrade, the once troublesome awnings are now brand new, thanks to donated work.
Pacific Federal Management did all our awnings, and they're brand new. And they did it on weekends, and they did it for free. Yes, and so I feel like that could never have happened, any other time. And so those renovations were just perfect, so that during the month of August, we always have so much rain, and even yesterday's rain. And previous years, they would be wet. The student would be wet. Now we have all these wonderful awnings to protect them.
The campus also receiving a B rating from Public Health, a reflection of ongoing efforts from both staff and families. And that community support, Principal Castro and PTO President Elena Garcia say it's crucial.
We really have great things happening in schools, but we do need everyone to work together.
I'm hoping that we would get a lot of the parents to come and join so that we can, support our kids here in the school and support our teachers and our administrators. All they have to do is reach out to us if they really want to get involved.
The first day of school is August 7th.
Pushing forward through their agenda, lawmakers tackled a lengthy list of bills Tuesday with 3 key measures standing out. Bill 24 by Senator Will Parkinson seals to ensure that victims of rape have guaranteed access to emergency contraception at Guam's hospitals and crisis centers. Parkinson stating that he puts forward this measure with one simple but powerful principle driving it. No survivor of rape should be denied timely, compassionate access to emergency contraception. Notes GMH, GRMC, and the Healing Hearts Crisis Center are all equipped to provide this care.
What this bill does is it safeguards that practice. It creates a clear legal requirement that emergency healthcare facilities must inform survivors of their right to emergency contraception and make it available upon request.
Bill 100 by Senator Sabina Perez targets Guam's literacy crisis by expanding early childhood education and family-centered support services, recognizing that the building blocks of literacy are placed starting in infancy.
This is a targeted and preventative approach that is grounded in research and aligned with our broader efforts to improve education and public health.
If passed, the measure would strengthen programs like the Guam Early Intervention System, Head Start, and GDOE Pre-K by ensuring children receive integrated educational and healthcare services. And Bill 103 by Senator Sean Gumatauto aims to address staffing shortages in Guam's law enforcement by allowing the Peace Officer Standards and Training Commission to issue temporary certifications for qualified college graduates.
Mr. Speaker, A.G. Moylan and I discussed the importance and urgency of figuring out a way, a policy, the AG and other agency heads could rely on to hire criminal justice graduates and other eligible degree holders to fill critical law enforcement positions and allow them to complete any pending post-commission certification requirements while employed with these entities.
Voting on these bills and others covered during the session was set for 2 p.m. today, but was pushed to 4 p.m. We'll have more on this on KUAM.com. And in other news, the Department of Public Health has confirmed a second case of whooping cough involving an unvaccinated infant. The latest case, reported July 29, affects a three-month-old child. Health officials say it's the second confirmed case of pertussis in an unvaccinated child this year. Pertussis, or whooping cough, is a serious and highly contagious respiratory illness that can cause dangerous complications, especially in infants, including pneumonia, seizures, and even brain damage. DPHSS is urging families to make sure their children are up to date on their DTaP and Tdap vaccines. To find out where you can get vaccinated and what the CDC recommends, visit KUAM.com. Time for a quick break. You're watching KUAM.
Threads Guam Thursdays, presented to you by Threads Guam. Visit threadsguam.com to shop online.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero. 3 times, they say words like legend and dynasty. 4, 5, 6 titles, they'll say enough is enough. But when you've won it all 7 times, what's left to say? The trophy speaks for itself. Introducing the full lineup of Ram trucks. Ram, 7-time winner of Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Get set to ace the school year with Kmart's A+ deals for every grade. Crush the classroom with unbeatable deals on school supplies, plus tasty snacks and drinks that are perfect for packing lunches and powering through the school day. College bound? Get campus ready with dorm essentials like bedding, organizers, and cool touches to make it yours. Teachers, score everyday discounts on classroom essentials to spark every student's success. Move to head of the class only at Kmart. Kmart, back to school, back to cool.
This crispy chicken is from a taco place. This crispy chicken is from a taco place? Hey, this crispy chicken's from Taco Bell? The taco place? This chicken is so perfectly crispy with tortilla chip coating. It's from a taco place. What? It comes in a burrito, too?
From your taco place, it's also a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Anything's possible.
College is possible. Retirement is possible. Adventure is possible. And so is saving for it all with our Bank Ohana Savings Special. Earn an interest rate of 3.55% for the first 90 days when you deposit $25,000 from another bank into a Bank Ohana Bonus Rate Savings Plus account. Requires a Bank Ohana checking account with an opening deposit of $500. So make your savings goals possible.
Anything's possible.
Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Welcome back to Primetime. A former correctional officer learns his fate in the District Court of Guam today. Defendant Raymond Tamid admitted to allegations that he attempted to meet up with a teenage girl he met online. The child predator was stopped in his tracks, later learning he was actually talking to an undercover law enforcement. KUAM has more from the courtroom.
Walking out a free man for now. Former Department of Corrections officer Raymond Tamid gets 10 years in federal prison. This after admitting to charges of attempted transfer of obscene material to a minor.
We just wanted to get your thoughts on this. Would you like to say anything to the community?
This father of 2 young children held his hand up as he exited the District Court of Guam Thursday morning.
As someone of prior law enforcement, what do you think the lesson might be learned from something like this?
Tamid remaining silent. But inside Chief Judge Francis Tedinko Gaywood's courtroom, he apologized. Assistant Federal Public Defender Nicole Brazil.
He's been a member of our community, and he's also been a working, man, but also really has served the community, as a corrections officer.
Tamid's 10 years in the Bureau of Prisons is the mandatory punishment for his crime. As KUM reported, in May of 2024, the Air Force of Special Investigation and Homeland Security conducted a joint undercover operation targeting individuals seeking to contact children online and engage in sexual activity. That's how the feds found Tamid. Tamid continued exchanging lewd messages and images on social media even after investigators claimed to be a 13-year-old girl. The case coming to a close after Tamid agreed to meet up with the teen at the visitor center of Anderson Air Force Base.
Everybody, should be mindful about what they do and really make the right decisions because you never know what could happen.
The ex-corrections officer will have to register as a sex offender. He may also have to undergo treatment during his time locked up. For now, Tamid remains out of custody and was allowed by the judge to self-surrender once a federal prison is designated.
A follow-up on illegal drugs and weapons investigation. A federal indictment is unsealed against defendant John Thomas Donafield in the District Court of Guam. He is charged with possession with intent to distribute 5 grams or more of meth and for being a felon in possession of a firearm and ammunition. The indictment was handed down by a federal grand jury on June 11th. The case was just made public this week. As KUAM reported, in December 2023, local and federal authorities executed a search warrant at a home in Chalampago. Donenfeld was taken into custody after authorities found illegal drugs, weapons, and ammunition. Donenfeld allegedly admitted to police that he would sell meth from his bedroom window. He is scheduled to appear back in court on August 15th. A 56-year-old woman is facing serious prison time after authorities say she tried to smuggle methamphetamine through the airport. Virginia Puanani Makayo was charged with importation of a Schedule II controlled substance as a first-degree felony following her arrest over the weekend. According to a magistrate complaint, a customs and quarantine detector dog alerted to Makayo during a secondary inspection on Saturday. When asked if she had any prohibited items, she replied, quote, no, but a search of her luggage told a different story. Officers allegedly found multiple clear bags of methamphetamine concealed inside shoes. Makayo admitted to having meth, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia in her possession. She's being held on $5,000 cash bail and faces up to 15 years in prison if convicted. A road rage incident turned criminal after a woman told police she intentionally caused a crash on Route 3 in Dededo. 29-year-old Na Woo Kim walked into the Dededo precinct to file a crash complaint, but instead ended up confessing to what prosecutors are calling a deliberate act of violence. According to officers, Kim admitted she was frustrated by a white Scion driving erratically and told police she, quote, found a reason to crash into the other vehicle. Inside that Scion, a family of 5, including 3 children. Kim allegedly cut them off, slowed down, and eventually rammed their car from behind, forcing them off the road. Kim was arrested 2 hours later and now faces 5 counts of aggravated assault as a third-degree felony, along with a special allegation of using her vehicle as a deadly weapon. No major injuries were reported. Well, President Trump is holding strong on his deadline for tariffs to go into effect on Friday on nations that do not reach new trade agreements with the U.S. As the deadline approaches, the president signed off on a series of tariffs Wednesday involving Brazil and copper. This comes as the Fed says it's not lowering interest rates.
President Trump signed an executive order Wednesday imposing a 50% tariff on most Brazilian goods and a universal 50% tax on copper imports, including pipes, wires, and cables, aimed at reducing what his administration described as an unsustainable dependence on foreign materials. This comes as the president says he's ready to impose a 25% tariff on India.
They sell a lot to us, but we don't buy from them. You know why? Because the tariff is so high. They have one of the highest tariffs in the world. Now they're willing to cut it very substantially, but we'll see what happens.
New Delhi says it will evaluate Trump's latest comments. The U.S. and India have held multiple rounds of trade talks, but have not come to an agreement. President Trump also says he expects to reach a very fair deal with China after recent trade talks in Sweden.
We're moving along with China. We're doing fine with China. I think it's going to work out very well.
As the president pushes to secure more trade deals ahead of his fast-approaching tariff deadline, the Federal Reserve is keeping interest rates steady despite pressure from Trump. For weeks, the president has been lobbying Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell to lower interest rates. At a press conference Wednesday, Powell said the Fed continues to monitor what kind of impact the administration's tariffs will have on the economy.
Changes to government policies continue to evolve, and their effects on the economy remain uncertain. Higher tariffs have begun to show through more clearly to prices of some goods, but their overall effects on economic activity and inflation remain to be seen.
There is growing speculation on Wall Street that the Fed could lower interest rates in September. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington.
The Office of Public Accountability has released the latest audit of the government of Guam's solid waste funds. And it's a mixed bag of financial progress and internal red flags. Independent auditors gave the solid waste funds a clean opinion, reporting a $2.3 million increase in fund balance for fiscal year 2024, driven by higher tipping fee revenues. But the audit also revealed one significant deficiency: overstated interfund balances in the debt service fund due to misaligned transfers by the Department of Administration. And while Guam inches closer to ending federal receivership at the Ordot landfill, operational challenges and costly legacy contracts remain. Read the full findings and key takeaways now on KUAM.com.
Now for a look at your world at home. Here's a view overlooking Hagåtña.
Guam's beauty is only surpassed by its hospitality. Please help protect it by not bringing any items that can have a harmful impact on the island. Remember, if it's not native, it could be invasive. Leave invasives behind.
New training location confirmed. The Mariana Islands. Before and after training, you will identify and sanitize your tactical gear to prevent the spread of invasive species. If it's not native, it could be invasive. Leave invasives behind.
You want what's best for your baby, a healthy birth, a happy home. You want to prepare your child for school and see your child take on the world. The Guam Early Learning Council is here to help. To get resources and information on helping your child succeed, dial 311 Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., excluding holidays.
At Mount Carmel School, we're building confidence, discipline, strength, one child at a time. MCS offers MMA for kids, guided by world champion Brandon Vera in a safe, fun, and empowering environment. Enroll today and let your child discover the warrior within.
It's almost cliche these days to just say that you're young at heart. Ever the educator, multi-sport athlete Irene Cabral preaches, promotes, and lives every day with a philosophy that's shared across industry.
Age is this number. I can still run like the best of them. I can still lift weights. I still play tennis. I hit pretty hard. So my thing is just being healthy, being able to live a really great lifestyle where I'm playing all the time and I'm not sick, I'm not taking medication.
At a very spry 62, Irene represented Guam for tennis in the Masters Games in Taipei, making the doubles finals match and winning silver. It was also the first time she ever played on a clay surface with a partner from down under she just met at the event.
Met her 2 days before we actually had competition. She's from Australia, her name is Becky, and it was just fate that we were this similar type of player. We were very aggressive at the net. She likes to play angles, and it helped that she was almost 6 feet. She's pretty tall. It freed me to do the net game that I'm, really accustomed to.
She and her family stay active, stay involved, and stay happy. If there's some rule that said you've got to stand down or stand by, she never got the memo.
It really means a lot that at the age that I am, that I can still do all these things that young people do. Maybe a little bit slower. I don't want to admit that, but just a little bit slower than the younger one. I'm still teaching. I'm also still doing the music business with the kids as far as choir. They keep me going in that profession.
Irene blends tempo of the structure of music with success in sports and vice versa.
Rhythm for me is part of, like when I'm running and stuff, there's a certain rhythm that I do, and that comes from music. I think a lot of the, maybe doing the serving and stuff, I look towards the music. I know there's always a song in my head, like if I want to smash the ball, it's like, there's a song in my head, a metal song going, yeah, that's it. And then if I want to do a drop shot, it's a mellow song. I do the same thing when I lift. If I'm doing leg day, it's metal day, because that really gets me. If I'm doing shoulders, it's Bruno Mars day. If I'm doing, and if I'm doing chest and all the other stuff, then it's Earth, Wind, and Fire day. I like that.
She's married to Louis Cabral, another longtime music teacher who was our very first Olympic archer in '96, and now a dive instructor and martial artist. She's also mom to 3 highly active children, including Carrie, who followed her parents into education, and is herself now a coach and leader for track and field.
I made sure, both Louis and I made sure we pass on to our kids is that sense of commitment. If you're going to start something, you finish it till the very end, and you give it 100% of your being when you're on there. And that's how I play my tennis. It's fun, right? But once we get on the court, it's game on. And I give that to my kids. You're gonna play or whatever it is that you do in life, give it your all.
GU Self Storage, located in Harmon next to McDonald's, offers a variety of storage units. With rates starting as low as $95 per month, we offer complimentary use of dollies, push carts, appliance hand trucks, and pallet jack, with a fully covered loading and unloading areas and ADA accessible units. We offer 24-hour CCTV surveillance monitoring, alarm, and individual PIN code gate and door access, because your safety is our priority. GU Self Storage, voted Pika's Best in 2024. Call 671-648-7867 today.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Bye. I wish they could move back home.
Should we build on a honeymoon?
Yes. Yes!
First Hawaiian Bank knows that family comes first. That's why our bankers work with you to make your what-ifs a reality. Personalized service and digital tools, all under one roof when you bank on the best. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
Well, up on Airport Road this past weekend, several dozen folks that were hungry for an amazing mid-morning meal and eager to get their groove on to some good old school jams met up at Capitol Kitchen for the first Rhythm and Brunch meetup. The event is trending in the mainland, so we brought it to Guam. The food and libations were incredible, and the 90s R&B soundtrack and fashion was literally off the charts. So make sure to check out at Guam Scene on Instagram for some recaps, pics, and clips of how much fun everybody had. Thanks to everyone for coming out, and we'll see you all next time.
Make plans to be up in Tumon on Sunday, everybody, because the Tumon Night Market gets underway every Sunday. This is happening, so, after you get done with church, after you, watch some really cool programs, check it out, because we will be there Sunday 5 to 9. This is courtesy of our friends at GVB, and they are putting on a show, right? You're going to find good stuff, you're going to get good food, you're going to save a lot of money, and you're going to meet really, really cool people. That's this Sunday. We'll see you there starting at 5. All right, the back to school drive also on Sunday, so before you get ready to go to the night market, swing by the Micronesia Mall, and if you're picking up some back to school supplies for your kids and your family, maybe buy an extra pad of paper, an extra pack of crayons, anything, any amount, even a pack of erasers. Nothing is too small, and we really, really appreciate you helping this endeavor that we have launched with our friends at Raising Cane's and Shell and Foodies, because we want to send kids back to school right. And K Beauty Fund continues. It was a big success, right? Over at Donkey. And this is happening again because it is happening on the 25th. That's tomorrow, you guys. You get 10% off Korean beauty products over at Don Don Donkey, and we want to see you there. I know Matsuki and Destiny went there, and then Neveo went there too, and they said they found some really good stuff, and they saved some money. Key point. The very last day of the very 7th month of the calendar year. This year falls on a Thursday, so happy birthday to some awesome Guamanians. Starting off with Eloise Nauta Cruz. Happy birthday, Eloise, to you from all of your family and friends. Happy birthday to Jess Manglonia, known to you and I as Pumpy. One really, really, really good football player, you guys. I covered Jess when he was playing in the MFL. Really, really good guy. Happy blessed day from your family, and happy birthday to you, and thank you for your service, man. Ron and Roland Santos, double the celebration for these twins. Happy birthday to the Dingas. Your family is saying and wishing you all love in the world. Ron Santos, may the Lord continue to bless you and keep you as strong as you lead our family with love. Happy birthday to the hubby and the best papa to Connor and Noah and an amazing dad. And Bob Onadera. This is an extended member of our family because this is Colby's daddy. Happy birthday to the O of our family, Mr. Bob. Your kindness, strength, and wisdom inspire us, and we all say, all of us, that we love you. Happy birthday, Bob. Want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com.
And that's your Primetime Show. Thanks for watching. I'm Destiny Cruz-Lingus. Have a safe evening and stay beautiful.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Howdy guys, I'm Kobe Onadera with another episode of Local Music Mashup. We've got a great lineup for you today, brought to you by our friends at Burger King.
Now on Guam, Burger King's new Dragon Flamed Grilled Whopper. A quarter-pound flame grilled beef served on a red and orange marble bun, colored with natural spices and vegetables, topped with American cheese, crispy bacon, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, pickles, ketchup, and mayonnaise. Top off your Dragon Whopper with our mozzarella sticks and spring strawberry lemonade. Gatnya, Martin Jamal, and Airport. You rule.
We're kicking things off with a tune from the archives from none other than the John Denk Show, where they killed it at the Cali Music Festival. Here they are with Running Away.
Like a tight grip of a glove. The oceanic space is miles between us, laying claim to space, making promises with a kiss, sealed with a face. Here we go, whoa, whoa, now for the book. Here we go, whoa, whoa, another one for the road. Still running away. Contemplating the distance and everything I've seen. Wish you were here in this instance, waking up where we've never been, keeping up the persistence. No matter how it seems, that loneliness is just a consequence of living the dream. Yeah, yeah. Here we go, whoa, whoa, another one for the book. Here we go, whoa, whoa, another one for the road. And I know, whoa, whoa, I'm coming home. here in your ocean. I can feel you breathe. Pleasure in every heartbeat. It's a love that I can't believe. You're so special, and it seems you defy the lines in my dreams. Yeah. Here we go, whoa, whoa. Another one for the book. Here we go, whoa, whoa. Another one for the road. And I know, whoa, whoa, I'm coming home. Stop running away. I'm here to stay. Starting today. Starting today. I'm running your way.
All right, guys, that was the John Deng Show bringing us fire music. And we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more on Local Music Mashup.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at your Island Pizza Hut.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome back to Local Music Mashup, guys. I just ordered Burger King's limited time How to Train Your Dragon meal. But up next is 4-piece band performing at Clutch Music Studios with a special mashup of Crucial and Inna the Dance Hall. Check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Half a day, people. We are the 4-piece band. We're gonna play a tune called Crucial and Inna the Dance Hall. Here we go. Crucial, we are crucial. We have to rise to the top, rise it up together, me say. Crucial, we are crucial. We rock it well non-stop. We rocking it, rocking it, rocking it, rocking it. Hey, crucial, we are crucial. We have to rise to the top, rising up forever, me say. Crucial, we are crucial. We rock it well non-stop. We rocking it, rocking it, rocking it, rocking it. Hey. Step on the rhythm, yeah. The rhythm is so nice, so right. Make it dance and skip. It a go feel so right, so nice. Put a little more bass. It a go cool down the pace. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put a little more bass. It a go cool down the pace. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Selector a go erase all the wicked and screw face. Selector I go erase all them wicked and screw face. So we wanna tell her, crucial, we are crucial. We have to rise to the top, rising up together, me say. Crucial, we are crucial. We rock it well non-stop. We rocking it, rocking it, rocking it. Crucial, we are crucial. We have to rise to the top, rising up forever, me say. Crucial, we are crucial. We rock it well non-stop. Hey, 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 smum diddly 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 diddly, whoa, whoa.
Inna the dance hall, people them a rockin' coming. Inna the dance hall, people them a skanking moving. Inna the dance hall, select a happy run the version. Inna the dance hall, stereo turn up. Inna the dance hall, people them a rockin' coming. Inna the dance hall, people them a skanking moving. Inna the dance hall, select a happy run the version. Inna the dance hall, stereo turn up. From a long time, yes we ready. Can you hear it to pull all the belly? Since root to come, we learning non-stop on the music all the way to the top with the rocket launcher. We all chat it faster. Many different techniques, part of the rhythm master. You better ring the alarm. This a foundation sound. You better ring the alarm. This a foundation sound. Inna the dance hall, people them a rockin' coming. Inna the dance hall, people them a skanking moving. Inna the dance hall, select a happy run the version. Inna the dance hall, stereo turn up. Inna the dance hall, people them a rockin' coming. Inna the dance hall, people them a skanking moving. Inna the dance hall, select a happy run the version. Inna the dance hall, stereo turn up.
Thank you for choosing Burger King.
Thank you. All right, guys, that was 4-piece brand, always bringing the good vibes. And now we're going to dig into this meal, but we're going to take a quick break.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero. 3 times, they say words like legend and dynasty. 4, 5, 6 titles, they'll say enough is enough. But when you've won it all 7 times, what's left to say? The trophy speaks for itself. Introducing the full lineup of Ram trucks. Ram, 7-time winner of Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience. Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome back to Local Music Mashup, guys, and we've got the How to Train Your Dragon meal. It comes with the Dragon Flamed Grilled Whopper, their fiery mozzarella fries, and their soaring strawberry lemonade. And up next, guys, we got the Burn Dealers lighting up the Atkins Pro showroom with the live performance of Groovy Nights. Check it out.
Half a day, everybody. My name is Sean. This is CJ. This is Buck Keys, and this is an original called Groovy Nights.
Yes, I'm anticipating whether you're gonna make a move to get on the dance floor. While this song plays just for you, I'm longing to see you sway from left to right. Let these vibes take you away to keep you dancing all night. Can't you feel it, baby? Feel it in your soul. I know you feel it, lady. So go ahead and lose control. I can see it, darling. That sparkle in your eye. If it's a groovy love you need, then that's what I'll provide. Whoa, let's groove the night away. Yes, we could do this all the time, yeah. The grooving girl will get it right. Hey, yeah, I could spend eternity just looking into your eyes when you're grooving with me. Yes, girl, I'm waiting on you to give me a little taste. Something about the way that you move, said it puts my heart up in its place. When I see you moving and grooving to the bumping of the bass, now I'm sure that you feel it. Said it's the rhythm you're trying to chase. Can't you feel it, baby? I'll feel it in your soul. I know you feel it, lady. So go ahead and lose control. I can see it, darling. That sparkle in your eye. If it's a groovy love you need, then that's what I'll provide. Whoa, let's groove the night away. Yes, we can do this all the time, yeah. The grooving girl will get it right. Hey, yeah, I can spend eternity just looking into your eyes while you're grooving with me. I know it's crazy, but it's the way I feel about you. Oh, on the daily, you make my deepest dreams come true when you're loving me, baby. You know I'm always in the mood for our love making. Gonna break it down for you. Can't you feel it, baby? I'll feel it in your soul. I know you feel it, lady. So go ahead and lose control. I can see it, darling. That sparkle in your eye. If it's a groovy love you need, then that's what I'll provide. Whoa, let's groove the night away. Yes, we can do this all the time, yeah. The grooving girl will get it right. Hey, yeah, I can spend eternity just looking into your eyes while you're grooving with me.
Again, guys, that was Burn Dealers with Groovy Nights, and I'm about to dive into this new burger, but here's something special, Kaylee Shimizu with an acoustic version of Run It Up.
They say that you're trouble, but it takes two, and baby it's a cycle that we both choose, saying you got options. Yeah, it's fake news. Who you trying to fool? What you trying to do? I bring the energy, you bring the mood. We got a chemistry, nothing to lose. I play your fantasy, give me the cue. What you trying to do? I think we could run it up. Keep it going, cruising PCH. We be coasting and I'm so Manila, ULA. Yeah, showing me devotion, let you be the waves to my ocean. Ain't a list, but check your razor, say yeah. I bring the energy, you bring the mood. We got a chemistry, nothing to lose. I play a fantasy, give me the cue. What you trying to do?
right, guys, that was Kaylee Shimizu bringing us that beautiful acoustic version, and we're going to take another break here on Local Music Mashup.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. What's a snack wrap?
Boom. Back when we wore velour from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, the snack wrap was no joke. Takes me back. What you know about that juicy chicken? That shredded cheese. Come close. Ranch. I did everything to bring it back, nephew. Talk to me.
Educate. Get him. Okay, yeah, say less, Aunt. Let me do the snack wrap.
Yeah, let him do the snack wrap.
Can I get both, please?
Double him up.
Local Music Mashup is brought to you by Burger King. You rule.
Welcome back to Local Music Mashup, guys. Next, we're heading up to Saipan, where our friends from Dakine covered a song by the incredible Paula Fuga. This one's called The Sun Will Rise.
This song is called The Sun Will Rise by a very talented songwriter from Hawaii called Paula Funga. Talks about all the hope and freedom and being strong. So many times I tried to get ahead in line.